Hi everyone, this is Christine with the Crafters Outpost, and I had made some of these buttons a while back, but I like to do things in massive amounts, and some of them I hadn't finished yet. So I went ahead and got them all back out again and started finishing them up the way that I originally wanted to. I make a lot of things in advance, and then when I get ready to do a journal or something, I always can look back on the things that I've already created and use them in the journals. So these are just buttons, and there's a lot of things that you can do with them. If you want to watch the video, I will fast forward through it. The only problem is my camera was not that greatly positioned in order to actually see it up close, but you'll get the idea, and I can go over it real quick as to what I did. But I have an actual punch that does this size, and you can do any kind of size. And I just take the food packaging that I get. Let me show it to you. Sorry. And just cut them out. So this was like a box of cereal, and I just cut them out that size. Okay, I took a break and went back and found my punch. It's a 1.5 inch, and so that is the size of these little round buttons that you can make out of packaging. And so I also wanted to share with what you can do when you punch these out. If you don't have any stamps, you can use markers, crowns, paint, anything you want, and actually color the round button with any color that you want. So I have these metallic markers, and so I just took one, I think it was this one, and I just colored this. Okay, so you can make whatever color you want to match whatever you're doing. And then, so then I started adding 3 to 4 of these, depending on how thick I wanted it for, because I'm going to do them for different things in my journals. So for instance, these I made a little thicker because I want to add them to like a front of the book, for like a closure. So you can use them for a closure. Let me give you an idea. Like I use a lot of different things for closures. So here you can put it on the front of a book. I'm sorry, my hands are like all over the place. I'm trying to hold the camera so I can get a better up close. But for instance, you can do that as a closure. And I have another punch that I use that I've made these guys with. You can also set those on the back to give it a lift of some sort. Like that. Or, I mean, that's not really the color I would choose for this, but just giving you an idea. Like here's another one that I did. I made that a little thicker, and then I colored it, the edges, with some gold and black. And these are the little pins that I use to stick back here. So you can wrap your cord around this part, or you can wrap it around this part and do it in some layers. Like this was actually a pizza box, and that's like peppers and spinach. So you just got to get creative. You can find all kinds of neat stuff to punch out. And then that would look cute. So you can put that down as like a closure there. You can glue this part and this part down, and then you can wind it around here. So if you want to make it where it's wider that you can get your thread around, you would make that thicker. Like this one I think has 4 or 5 on it. So it just depends on what you want to do with them. So there's all kinds of neat stuff you can do. and you can use them as a button and put, like, you know, some different twine in there or ribbon or whatever you can fit in there to make a bow. Let me see, like this one is another one. Oops, my camera's not wanting to adjust. So, see? And then you can just open that up and put it on the back of, you know, whatever you want. So if you have other punches, you can really get creative with this and layer stuff. So that was another one. Let's see. Like this is a really thick one I made with 4 or 5. And I'll probably use that as a closure. Some of them I'll use as buttons. Like that one's really thick. On a page. Right now I'm into making some friends a faith journal. So I stamped. You can stamp these with your stamps and create whatever you want. Like I have a little stamp like this. And I have this stamp. And so all these little stamps. And then you can cut out boxes that has fruit on them or whatever. I can't see that. My camera's not wanting to focus very well. I've been having technical difficulties. That's why I haven't really created any videos lately. I'm trying to get it worked out. And, you know, hopefully I can make one that's a little better next time. But these are it. And that's what I've created so far. Next video, I'll show you some of the things that I do with them. So you'll just have to be watching out for that. So what I've decided is the video that I actually made to show you how to make these buttons became really, really long. So I didn't want to add it to this video. So I will put it in the description box below. Or you can go find it on my YouTube channel. I probably list it as buttons and foreclosures for junk journals. So you might be able to find it there, but I will hopefully remember to put it in the description box. Alright, so I just didn't want to drag it out too long. In the other video, we'll show you how to make these. And then I will have one, like I said before, to show what I've actually done with them when I get to that point in my journal. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.